before bed. Every night I've been reading this book about the Kettle Valley Railway. It was actually the KVR that got me interested in cycling to begin with. My good buddy Tim used to live in Penticton where the KVR goes through. And he's kind of the guy that started all this because we did a ride on the KVR and I just fell in love with the idea of bike riding and seeing sights and the camaraderie and all of it. I just love it all. So it's kind of a fun little thing. My buddy Spencer gave me this book in Ottawa. And it's kind of a nice way of bringing it all together. I love the connection of the KVR meets the Petit Train du Nord and riding and friends. And I mean, there's no camaraderie right now, but usually there is. Also, you can hear the thunder in the background. Pretty happy to be sleeping in my buddy's woodshed tonight. Could have been buried. Anyway, the KVR is an incredible place. A lot of incredible tunnels and trestles, and it's a wild, and it's kind of a Wild West story about how it was built. Maybe one day we'll get to share a video from there. Good night.
Morning, day 6. Still the bugs. I'm still getting the cobwebs out here this morning, you guys, but it was not a good night last night. Thunder showers all night long. Fortunately, I'm staying at a friend's place. He's not actually even here, so I stayed in his woodshed. I just took everything out right now to let it air out a little bit, but it was so nice to be not exposed to the rain. Like poured and poured and poured. But I was exposed to the cold and the lightning bugs in my woodshed all night long. It was funny. Like, I want to say drive me crazy. It's not like they're loud, but even with your eyes closed, if they're right up against the tent, they blink. It's actually quite bright when you're trying to sleep. It's like somebody shining a little LED flashlight in your face. And at times there was 3 or 4 right around my tent at a time, almost like lighting up my tent. There was lightning and there was lightning bugs. This is my breakfast, lunch, and dinner most days. My wife just is mortified that this is what I'm eating along the way. Like sometimes it's just all I'll eat for hours and hours and hours. But it's good, it's tasty, it's calorie dense, it doesn't go bad, it's fairly light. I don't know, it's convenient. It works for me. It's got bananas, it's got fruit. It's got fruit and nuts. It's got lots of protein. It works. Anyway, today, day 6. We're going. Why do I always say we? Fuck. We as in, I'm bringing you with me. Going to Mont-Tremblant next. It's beautiful there. It's so beautiful. Hopefully I can capture some of that. Unfortunately, I gotta take this call. I'll be back on the road this morning. It's cool, wet and cool. The interesting thing about Quebec is there's ferns everywhere. It's quite lush. I think it's because the canopy of all the maple trees blocks out all the sun, and the only thing that can really survive down below is these ferns. There's been deer along the trail this morning. Nobody, of course. Just peaceful. Look at this brand new pavement.
I just shake my head. I just can't believe that this isn't being utilized. It's unbelievable. What the heck? You hear that? What is that? Wow. Interesting. Look at the lilies coming in. Beautiful. Beautiful. Cute little town for breakfast. Let's go see. Nice. Oh. Just truckers looking good today. It's riding fine. Feeling good today. Everything's healed up. I got a lot of miles I could put on personally. Like physically, I feel strong. I don't actually have that many miles left in the journey. I'm a day or two ahead. So I'm kind of in this awkward position where I'm just really taking my time, just going leisurely, just seeing the sights along the way. But at the same time, it's kind of like overcast and gloomy. So it's not a down day. It's not like a bummer day, but it's not really filled with excitement yet. But we'll see what happens. Still better than most days. All right, I'm in Saint-Jovite right now, which is kind of outside of Mont Tremblant. I wanted to stop and get a couple things, maybe use a bathroom. I also needed to get a blanket because I was freezing last night, and I know it's going to be cold again tonight. And as you can see, it looks like we might even get some rain. It's so funny because I was here last summer with my family and we got caught in a thunder shower. And now I'm in the exact same spot at the exact same time, and it looks like the exact same thing is going to happen. But anyway, I got this blanket because the sleeping bag I have is terrible. So I got a blanket. Look, it's a Thomas the Train kids blanket. It was $7, but I could, with the Petit Train de Nord, I couldn't refuse it. It's the train, the whole train thing. It had to be. So it is. So this is a giant nope for me. It's like some crazy high. This thing goes up to the top of a mountain where this is really high, cylindrical. I don't even know if you can see it. Maybe I can zoom in. It's like that. I don't do heights. So that's a nope for me. Two are like nice, clean toilets. And this place is new. It's not that busy. You get the point. You'd be surprised how much time I spend thinking and looking about nice places to use the toilet. It would be upsetting for you. But mission accomplished today. Nice little spot. I know my luck's gonna run out soon. So often I've been riding and there's wet or recently wet roads where it's just rained. And like the last 2 or 3 days, I've been chased by dark clouds, but I still haven't got a drop on me. Tonight might be the night. I'm hoping. I've been climbing, no joke, for like an hour. And when I say climb, I mean it's not flat, but it's been a pretty steady incline for about the last hour. I don't know how many K, quite a few. And I'm clearly getting up higher onto, I'm at Mont Blanc, by the way. And it's clearly up higher in elevation because it's decidedly cooler here. And all I know is, based on how cold it was last night, I do not want to be up here tonight because it's gonna be cold. So we gotta get back down the mountain where it's gonna be a little warmer tonight. Me and my Thomas the Train blanket. I don't know if I ever get tired of coming upon these bridges over these incredible falls. It never gets old. It smells so fresh. It's incredible. Look at that. Needless to say, we're coming down the mountain on the other side. Thankfully, it's starting to warm up a little bit, but you can tell the water's really moving. We've got to keep going down because it's still cool up here. What a spot. Well, I think I found a place I'm going to put my tent. It's not perfect. It's far from perfect. I mean, bed-wise. But check out the view. Wow. Wow. Hopefully these guys here won't mind, but oh well. Man, look at this. Wow. Welcome to Shea Colin. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. We'd like to thank you for dining at Shea Colin. We know that you have other dining options available. Many might not be quite so affordable or offer the same kind of view as this, but glad you're here. Tonight's menu feature is a fresh baguette, which was actually warmed when we purchased it. It's cooled off now. It's a little squish from where I had it strapped to my back. Served with a serving of couton, which is one of my favorite things in Quebec. It's basically like a pork spread with a couple of little spices and stuff. I really like it. Usually you have it at breakfast. And we will be serving that today with tonight's wine, which is La Vie Ferme, the Old Farm. It's a Tim Wood favorite. It's also mine. You'll also be happy to know that today we're not served. We don't have any wine glasses, so we will be manufacturing our own wine glasses. Because who brings a wine glass on a bike ride? Got an old chocolate milk thing here. Look, got it for 99 cents. Heck of a deal. Rinse it out a little bit. Who doesn't like a little chocolate with their wine? Anyway, whoever the lucky sons of bitches are that live right there and there, here's to you guys. Oh. Yep. Yep. Man, ask me how fucking happy I am to have Thomas the Train tonight. Thomas the Train, $7. Supposed to get down to 10 degrees tonight. Which, I mean, it's not crazy cold, but when you only have a tablecloth to keep you warm, which is basically what I have, it gets cold. I had a chance to video chat with some friends tonight, one of which is my longtime friend Tim, and my inspiration for most of my bike riding in my life. he's just as interested in this ride as I am. Hey, look what's for supper. I mean dessert. I was like really liking this stuff until I looked at the ingredients. What the first ingredient is? Fucking sugar. What? How can the first ingredient in a bag of almonds be sugar? That's depressing. Anyway, Tim, he's cheering me on. I love it. He's coming to Japan with me. I'm really excited about that. We're gonna make some memories. It's the same routine every night, right? You get in your tent, set it up. Tonight I'm stealth camping. I'm stealth camping. So I'm supposed to be quiet, because I'm not supposed to be camping here. But the waterfalls are drowning out my noise anyway. I don't think anybody really gives a shit. But Tim's coming to Japan. A lot of talk about weight and gear. This is kind of like a shakedown ride to see what's working and what's not working. There's not a lot I would change about my gear so far other than the weight. The weight issue at the beginning. And less clothes, maybe less shoes. I don't know that I would change much out. The other option is just dumping the camping entirely and staying in hotels, but my issue is we're not always going to be around hotels, and I don't want to necessarily alter a really cool route just because we may not make it to a hotel. Anyway, that's for another video. Tonight I gotta get ready for survival mode tonight. 10 degrees. Tablecloth. I had a buddy that lived in Japan. His name was Rick. His name is Rick. He's still a buddy, and his name's still Rick. And I used to hate going to his house. He lived a long ways away, but I would take the train and go see him on a weekend. And he was the worst host ever. And all he had in his house was a bed and a couch. And he had like a sheet and a blanket for his bed. And when I would go to his house, because he didn't have any sheets or blankets to offer me, and in the winter especially, it would get really cold in his room. And he's like, oh, you probably want the heat on, don't you? Well, yeah, it'd be nice. Because he was so cheap. He would turn the gas burner on his stove. And he just let it run. I'm like, why don't you turn the furnace on? Oh, it's cheaper this way. I think he thought maybe he was tricking the gas company because he's only using the propane or the gas or whatever out of the stove instead of the furnace. Like, I don't know much about physics, but I'm pretty sure that the gas costs the same amount of money coming out of the stove as it does out of the furnace. But he really thought he had found a hack on how to heat his house for cheap. And he just had this huge burning flame in his kitchen all night long. I don't know what I'm talking about that. Must be getting lonely on the road, guys. It's just me and Thomas the Train tonight. Tomorrow we make it to my friend's house, Patrick, in Saint-Hippolyte. I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm thinking about maybe
lengthening the trip. I was going to be riding right to Montreal, but I'm a day ahead. Montreal is 200 kilometers from Saint-Hippolyte, and I'm thinking about just riding, or sorry, Ottawa is 200 kilometers. I'm thinking instead of riding to Montreal, which is close, I'm going to beeline it back to Ottawa instead of taking the train. I already paid for the ticket. I don't think I can get the money back, but to be honest, not ready to be done yet either. So something to think about anyway. It's time for me to sign off. It's been a good day. We are in Val David. I forgot to mention that. Finished up in Val David. We didn't put on a lot of K today. It was we went slow today. Saw some sights. Just kind of soaked it up a little. There's like maybe 150 kilometers left to Montreal. It's not that much. That's why I'm kind of sad. It's like, well, how can I make this longer? Anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bonne soirée. And thanks again and always for tuning in.